invested in DEI. Let's walk through it department by department. First of all, every state in the country was forced through the Department of Transportation to adopt quantitative equity screening components by 2030.
I don't like clowns.
Aman.
Jira to muja.
Sofa. Karya. Quran de kasam mein abba hi sada hoye.
Well, here we go, TTF. Here we are. $83,000 free a year. Free benefits, free medical. I'm working my ass off. This guy's working his fucking ass off. Free rent, free car. She's probably going to go back to drive a BMW when she's finished here. Free gas, free everything. Yeah, there's the finger. Wonderful job. Welcome to Canada. Free money right there. Let's get her. Let's make her famous, guys. Don't give these people money, man. Don't give these people money. It's disgusting. Free benefits, free everything. You're going live on TikTok.
Fuck you.
Oh yeah, fuck me, right? Yeah, now you know how to speak English. Can you get these people out of here, man? Like, why are these people begging? It's not right, man. Get out of here. Go get a job like me and him. Get a job!
That was a bad decision.
Oh, man, why does my lunch look like it's 32 and ready to settle down? Oh.
Retired Special Constable Julian Folkes was arrested and detained over a social media post warning about the threat of anti-Semitism in Britain. He was handcuffed at his home by 6 police officers from Kent Police, the same force he had served for a decade, after challenging a supporter of pro-Palestinian marches on X. Police body-worn camera footage captured officers, wait for it, scrutinising the 71-year-old's collection of books by authors such as, yes, my old friend Douglas Murray, the same Douglas Murray who appears on Outsiders and on the Rita Panahi show. And, yes, wait for it, issues copies of The Spectator, the magazine I'm the Australian editor of, pointing to what they described as very Brexity things. Free speech is clearly under attack, said Mr. Folkes. Nobody is really safe. The public needs to see what's happening and to be shocked. Yes, indeed. The public should be shocked.
Don't try to ruin my life with lies when your life can be ruined with the truth.
Women, we have spent decades fighting for our right to vote. So when you go to those booths and cast your ballot, remember, Warren G. Harding is way the cutest.
Yeah?
Why is there money here?
And again, if you're just joining us, our breaking news is you are looking live at images out of Palm Springs, California, where a bomb, according to the mayor of Palm Springs, a bomb went off near a fertility clinic there in Palm Springs, that this happened in or near a vehicle that was parked near that fertility center. Again, this is a place where people would go to try to get fertility treatments, to do IVF, to do IUI, things like that. That's what a fertility clinic does. And so we are told by the doctor that runs that clinic that all of his staff is accounted for. But we do know, again, according to authorities, that there is one fatality. Josh, as we're looking at this scene, which is big, it is pretty spread out. We talked about how significant the damage is to that building. But as this photographer zooms out, you can see just how much of a scene this is, how big the scene is. What do you make of the posture? We know the FBI is there on scene, ATF. This is being taken obviously quite seriously. We saw the dogs out there sniffing around. Tell us a little bit about what's going through all their minds right now.
Yeah, you have various teams doing different things. Obviously, the central point of that explosion will be the focus for the forensic examiners, the bomb technicians, and the like, again, to try to get some sense of whether they're chemical testing, whether they're canines that are out there that are specially trained to sniff for types of accelerants and the like, whether they pick up on anything. But again, you look at this kind of larger perimeter there as the affiliate helicopter zooms out and then zooms in. That's all going to be subject to what's called a video canvas as well. And that's because one thing that, if it does turn out that this was intentional, which again, we stipulate, we still don't know what the actual cause or motive or any of that was right now. But investigators would try to determine whether this was something that happened in real time, that was detonated by someone who he or she was actually impacted, in the explosion.
They are treacherous, violent, ruthless.
Nah, I know I ain't tripping. If you squint your eyes, don't this burger look like Steve Harvey? Nah, I know I ain't tripping.
Invested in DEI. Let's walk through it department by department. First of all, every state in the country was forced through the Department of Transportation to adopt quantitative equity screening components by 2030. I know what you're thinking. Will, what does that mean? I don't know. I just know that their priority then is on DEI and not making sure the FAA keeps planes safely landing at Newark. How about the Department of State? Promotion requirements at the Department of State required that employees document their support for diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, a prerequisite to moving up at State Department. It's only the beginning. At the Department of Education, they granted funds on paper claiming that there were too many white students in STEM.
Anti-white racism.
They had videos instructing teachers to flick that white man off your shoulder and to resist settler patriarchy and the white gaze. That is your Department of Education. And yet, it continues. In other departments within the federal government, like, for example, USDA, they play DEI bingo. Pronouns in my signature line, knowing what the I in LGBTQIA+ means. Inclusivity? Not sure. How about at the Veterans Affairs? They said microaggression training included things like saying all lives matter. All lives matter is a microaggression. Also, everyone can succeed if you just work hard enough. No, that's not a mantra for the VA. That's a microaggression under the previous VA. And then finally, at the Department of Labor, when hiring employees, lived experience was an important consideration when picking new candidates. It goes on and on and on and on. It's every department within the federal government.
What is it? What is it?
It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Global bullshit. I call bullshit.
Here's an idea. Why don't we start requiring real IDs, birth certificates, passports, etc., to buy a gun? Seems like that would solve a lot more of our issues.
What a twat.
Well, if you was born in Pakistan, originally from Pakistan, you must have been kidnapped by me.
You've been kidnapped by you?
Of course. Because there is no option to get you, right?
Okay. You have your women over there, though.
Seriously. So you are in Canada, so I cannot say you anything.
Okay.
I cannot touch you anything. Because it is Canada.
Yeah, well, yeah, definitely you couldn't touch me. There's laws to this shit here.
You know what I mean?
That's not that flattering. That's kind of scary.
Trust me. Because, there was no option.
Okay. Well, you have a good night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye. Bye, Shabba Boom Boom.
Why don't you brag about it?
I hate so much about the things that you choose to be.
Took the best nap. Hello. Ow.
No. Honey, no. No. No.
It is a messed up world.